Welcome back. We are so excited to be back with you on a Saturday morning. Each week, we're diving into different business topics and chatting with boss babes who are leveling up. But please let me welcome my amazing co-hosts, Stitches and Tracy Campoli. Welcome, ladies.
Hi, ladies.
Hello. Happy Saturday.
Happy Saturday. I feel like going.
Oh, the highlight of my week, spending time with you.
OMG. Mothers. I know, Susie, you're a aunt. Trace, you're a mom. How was Mom's Day?
Oh.
Fabulous. Thank you so much. I got the best little card from my husband and my baby, and it was just a great day with family. So thank you. Happy Mother's Day to all the mamas. Let's kick things off, ladies, and let's start talking about mindset because I know that this is a hot topic between us and our community. So what do you guys think? Is having a growth mindset essential for running a successful business? Yay or nay?
Ooh, growth mindset. So growth mindset is defined as grit, right? So those of you who've read the great book by Angela Duckworth, Grit, she said that the most common question she gets is how do we instill a growth mindset in our children? Meaning, how do we make it okay when they fail? And they will fail, right? Yeah. Again and again and again, especially if they go for a lot of things. Right. And she said it's the antidote to stopping. It's the antidote to really preventing yourself from moving forward, having a growth mindset. So yes, it is essential.
I agree. Growth mindset, from how it's defined, it's like like you said, we're going to fail, but I think in those failures, quote unquote, we have to learn from them. And if we stop growing, then what are you really doing? And somebody always told me this: when somebody tells you they know everything, run. Run from them, because you don't want to learn anything from the person who says they know everything. So
amen. Run for the hills. I mean, yeah. I agree with you, ladies. I think growth mindset is 100% essential. And, I think that the more that we, as you were saying, Susie, embrace failures, look at failure, what's really a failure? It's just feedback, keeping it moving. But as a mom myself, it's a good reminder to know that she has to fail. My daughter has to fail at some things. Otherwise, she's not trying. So we always have our next level, right? There's always going to be room for us to go for that next level. And when we think like, oh, I'm checked all the boxes and I'm done, you're lying. You're lying. That's a church finger no.
It's a hard no with a church finger. One thing that I'll say that I think doesn't get nearly enough celebration is the efforts, regardless of the result. So if someone says, I'm about to go and ask for more money, I'm like, whatever the result, it doesn't matter. The scary thing is putting up your hand saying, I'd like more, or I'm worthy of more. And that is high five all the way. Result is a bonus, but the fact that you do it, because my question for you next was, how do you develop it? And it's like, well, got to be willing to be uncomfortable.
Ladies, I want to hear from you. What are some things that you do to maintain your mental health, if you can share?
Ooh, I would love to start this one. I mean, for me, it's moving my body 100%. We've got to move our body. When we start getting into our old patterns and feeling stuck and feeling stagnant and feeling, all of the anxiety and stress, moving my body, that's number one. And the best advice I could give for anyone, and studies really, really link, the connection between positive mindset and mental health with moving your body. So, find what you like. You don't have to hate it, right? But find something that you enjoy. Like Susie, I know you love Pilates, right? So, doing that, like I love mixing things up, but just find what works for you. And then also nature. I mean, here we are in South Florida. We are so blessed that we have sunny days. Most of the time, we've been having a little rain lately, but sunny days, we have so much greenery, so much lushness. Get out there, get out early in the morning. We know it gets hot and it's the season now, but that's so important. Get around some trees, some grass, some water.
Tracy, I really love the movement thing from you. I don't really love to move, and I mean, loving Pilates.
It's not easy. It's not easy.
You gotta find what you like. You gotta find what you like, and just kind of stay at it. Kind of, I totally agree with that. But my favorite thing to manage just my own mind is to not take life so seriously. I always joke that if someone's offended, I'll find something funny in it. Like, or if someone's like, is that what he meant? Was he saying that? It's like, oh, well, I don't know. No. whatever. Like this, so we have to laugh a lot more, I think, and just not be
Yeah.
so serious because so much stress comes from that. What about you, Stitches?
Especially now, laughing is so just yes.
Yes, laugh. Let us hear you.
Even just smile. Matter of fact, on the count of three, let's give it a good belt.
Ooh.
1, 2, 3.
It's good for your soul, and it's proven to reduce your blood pressure, to activate your nervous system in new ways.
No, better than Botox.
Oh, oh yeah.
Laughter, I will say, is good. That's funny. One of my pastors, shout out to Mark with Revival, he does that. Like him and his wife, they'll literally just stop and pray and like, all right, and just get the laughing, and everybody will catch the laugh. And it's like, okay, I won't with
So
you.
good. So good. So we are going to take a quick break, but first we are going to pull up to the table with Tommy Vincent. And later, we're going to get into some money talk with serial entrepreneur Dr. Nicole Garner Scott. All that and more coming up next.
You are at the table with Tommy Vincent, where there is always a seat with your name on it. This week from the You Will, let's talk about I Will Nourish Me. Now, nourishment is often defined by the foods that we put into our body. But let's talk about the other things that we're putting inside of ourselves. Let's deal with social media. You curate your social media feed by deciding on who you will follow. Does it make you feel good about who you are, or does it cause you to question who you are? The reason why I created the Stay a While podcast was because I wanted to make a table that was a safe space. And that's what the Stay a While table is all about. Our opportunity to come together, to have conversations that are nourishing, that feed our soul, that are uplifting. Your hard work for this week is to make sure that you are doing things that are going to nourish you, that are going to cause you to flourish and cause you to grow. So choose wisely what you allow to come in so that you ensure that you are nourishing yourself in a way that is going to ensure your growth and flourishing beyond measure. Remember, life happens at the table, so please meet me here.
Hi, I'm Yasmin Perez, and I help real estate agents keep 100% of their commission. You can find out more about us at www.realagentre.com. And today you're watching the Connect Network TV.
Welcome back, my friends. Today we have with us the amazing Dr. Nicole Garner Scott. She's a money coach, speaker, author, investment manager, runs a PR agency, and so much more. And she's here to talk money and business. Welcome, Nicole.
Hi, ladies. How are you? So excited to be on with you today.
Woo! We're excited to have you and to talk about all of the things.
Thank you so much for joining us, Nicole. So first and foremost, you have a few different businesses. So let's start from the top. Please share with us what it is that you do and how you became Dr. Nicole Garner Scott.
Well, thank you. Okay, well, I'll dive right on in, but thank you so much. I wanted to say for having me on and just giving me the opportunities to be on your amazing platform. So a little bit more about me. I like to say I got into the world of entrepreneurship as a child, starting at like 5 years old. I was like the little candy lady in the neighborhood, the overachieving Girl Scout, all of those different things. Very early in life, I knew I wanted to go into business for myself, and went to college knowing I wanted to be an entrepreneur. My very final semester of college is when I actually started my PR agency. So the internship that I had ended up saying they wanted to give me the business, the account I was working on. And so they called me one day and was like, hey, we just need to get you in the system, send us your EIN number and your W-9, and we'll get everything ready to go. And I was like, great, I'll have that right over to you. And as soon as I hung up, I was on my school computer, like, what is an EIN? And
I love that. I love that. yes, I'll do it. Figure it out.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. So I had to
As
figure it
one
out very
does.
quickly and got into the space of doing that. So really had a lot of entertainment clients. My very first client was the late Kim Porter, and her company. It was called Three Brown Girls. It was her, Ebony Electra, and Nicole Cook Johnson, who is the granddaughter of Sam Cooke. And so we just traveled across the world doing a lot, and that was my introduction to my own business, and really had to learn business as I was growing at the same time.
You have a book called Make Space for Wealth.
Yes.
Tell us what to expect if we pick up that book.
Yes. So it's become very trendy where everyone wants 6 figures and 7 figures in life, right? When you ask, what's your magic number that would take all your problems away? And that's what people usually say. But leading up to that, they have not created the space to be able to receive that money, to grow it, and to escalate it. So, and we call it the lottery effect. So many people, they win the lottery and they lose that money immediately, or they lose that money in very rapid time because nothing was prepared for that. Nothing as far as their mindset was prepared for that, or even just things manifesting in their life to be able to hold that. So, so if you are in the space of going after your wealth and achieving wealth for your life, are you starting to create some things to make sure that that wealth can actually stay, so that that money is respected in your life?
Yes.
And so having your wealth manager, having your money dream team in place, working on some of the financial traumas that you may have dealt with as a child, to make sure you don't have a toxic relationship with money. Looking at areas of your life where you have money blocks or energy blocks, all those different things are very important, so that when you start to get this money coming into your life, that it doesn't dissipate as soon as it comes in.
That's good.
So smart and so important, so needed. So let's talk about the Garner Circle and the impact that PR can have on your business. This is a hot topic.
Sure. So I say that right now, at this time in our economy, in our society, people want to know that brands are believable. People want to know that brands have a trust factor and that they're authentic. And so we can see in the last couple of years, really, that social media can create what's called cancel culture. So if they don't believe what it is that your brand is saying, if they don't believe your company truly backs up what they say that they stand for, then social media will congregate, your audiences will congregate, and they will cancel you in a way, or they will figure out ways to hurt your bottom line with how they choose not to spend with you, or how they choose to say what your brand really truly represents. And so PR is very, very important right now in really resonating with your audience, really sharing your true narrative, building trust, building credibility, and truly sharing your narrative and your story so that people know what it is that your foundation is built on.
Such a great example for women. So thank you so much, Nicole. Where can people connect with you? Because I'm sure that they want to after hearing your story.
Yes.
Yes. Well, thank you guys so much. You put my information across the bottom. So for those who are watching, it's amountfinancial.com for your financial advisement and money coaching needs. And then if you're on social, my Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, all of that is at Dr. Garner Scott. I'm very responsive on social. So social is fun for me. I live in that space. So feel free to ask me any questions or anything that we talked about today that you need more clarity on, and I'll be there to answer.
Thank you, Dr. Nicole. We have so much more juicy goodness coming up, but first it's time to crush your Saturday morning with Christy.
Welcome to Crush It with Christy. I'm Christy Primer, president of Primetime Consulting Services Incorporated. Today I want to share a quick tip with you all about using the law of attraction to create the life and business that you desire. That tip is simply to feel the way you think that you would feel now when you have the thing then. So feel the way now that you think that you would feel if you had the money, the successful business, the relationship then. And I know that can sound confusing, but it's as simple as really tapping into that feeling and energetically becoming the woman who has the things you desire. To learn more about working with me or being a part of my community, please connect with me at my website or on Instagram, and we can dive deeper into your next level breakthrough.
Stop Checking Your Likes is the hottest must-read of the moment. This is not a book about social media. It's about shaking off that need for approval and living your incredible life. It's available everywhere books are sold.
Hi, I'm Christina Scalera, the attorney and founder behind The Contract Shop, where we provide legal templates for starting business owners. You are watching the Connect Network TV.
Welcome back to our conversations around success in business and the different dynamics of being an entrepreneur. Today we have the amazing Karen Ballou, founder of Immunocologie, back again to talk more about skin. Welcome back, Karen.
Welcome. Hello. I'm so happy to be back and to see everyone.
Thank you so much, Karen, and you look fabulous as always. Thank you for joining us. So let's get into it. Last time you were here, we talked about some products that you suggested that we should grab. So, pero now, from the clay to the mist and some other things. Oh, show it, darling, show it.
This is the clay.
Nice.
But you know what? It really is French green clay. Look at that.
Oh, wow.
I was demonstrating it earlier, and it's so creamy and so rich, right? And it's so hydrating and detoxing for the skin.
As you're rubbing it, tell us what goes into what's the process of creating it?
Well, first of all, we get the clay and we actually have clay water. We bring it together and then we end up with this solution, which is actually the 12 essential minerals that's best for our body, for being able to have not only detox, but also to bring this water into the skin. So clean for your skin, really important because it's all natural for you. Right. One thing though, that's really very important is it hydrates the skin. Sometimes people, certain clays can do that. In my formula, I make sure that I have some of the clay water, which is our vital ionic mist. But in this, we actually have the water, which is our patent technology called Vital Illegal Science. So, it's really about bringing health to the skin, the gut health, the skin health, right? And it's really juicing for the skin. So Immunocologie is all about the skin's health. And the purpose of that is what I call purpose-driven skincare.
So good, so juicy. And obviously we all know skincare is so important. And now that we're going into summer, SPF is essential and it's a staple. So why do you think so many women have such a hard time actually incorporating and using their sunscreen on a daily?
Well, it's a great question. So thanks for asking that. Well, part of it's because here you have your serum on your skin, you have your moisturizer on your skin, and sunscreens really are not used for conditioning the skin. So there's that extra step. It's the other layer. One thing about Immunocologie, though, is that we have clay water, and in the clay water, you have zinc, you have also magnesium, copper. So when you're using Immunocologie, if you're not sitting in the sun, but you're going from house to car or to the, for the grocery store type of thing, you have that natural protection because it has zinc in it. So, but when women are looking or men are looking for that sunscreen, I really encourage looking for one that has it's mineral based opposed to all the chemicals. And we are working on a sunscreen. So stay tuned for that. But, it's going to feel good. It's going to have the green clay water in it. It's going to be healthy for the skin. So, but we're working on it. I'm excited about it. But we shouldn't really sit in the sun anymore. You know that, right?
Oh, sadly, yes. So, Karen, you mentioned men just now. So your products are for men too?
Yes. Because of this black bottle, it's so gender neutral and men love it. And you know what? There's no fragrance. You don't have that girly fragrance that a lot of skincare products have. So for men, they love it. It's more of an earth. When I say earth, it's because we have the green clay, which is the earth. And then we use beautiful, beautiful vitamins. So we have vitamin A and B in the products. We have the mega vitamins in it. We have vitamin C in it. So what happens with the men, they actually take their girlfriend or their wife's products because really, I like these. But for women, we love it because it's in a glass bottle, and it also is just very sleek, looks beautiful in our bathroom. And then you get the energy of the clay water on your skin, where you will cleanse, you'll use your serum, you'll use your mist, you'll exfoliate, and away you go. And one of the things I wanted to share with you is that I have this new product out. And it's called, French green clay. Part of it is lava. And so I've taken that lava and I've made it into a lava gel, and it's in my lava mask. These get warm. These masks get warm.
So it's warm on the skin. That's how we like it. You know what? This actually leads to my next question.
It does.
Not all of us can make it to the spa, right? We have a lot of things going on. Not all the spas are open. Is this something you recommend to pamper yourself at home?
This is all about bringing the spa home. And so I put together these regimens that are going to be about bringing the spa home. So that's why I'm launching this. This has been an exciting product for me, but you put it into water in your little pouch. And we'll have to do this another time where we actually go through treatments together. And we're gonna start to do a beauty series. So I'm gonna be able to show you lots more things, but you put water into the pouch. This is in the pouch, and it just comes out, and it actually blows up. So you'll see these little places here. That's actually lava gel when you put water, and then it warms up, and you can see and feel that luxurious warmth on your skin. You put serums on the skin first, put this on, and just go meditate. It's so
look at Tracy.
You can also go out and start children.
I want it.
Go out and start the kids. Yeah.
Karen, where can we find it, Zoll? That's the number one question. Where to go? Where do we find it?
Immunocologie.com. IMMUNOCOLOGIE. I know it's on the ticker there, but Immunocologie, it means the study of the skin's immunity. Do healthy, but Immunocologie, and you'll be able to get it there. Get the 4-pack. I mean, the 4-pack, is the best way to go, because then you can use it at, day after day, right?
Before we go, Karen, really quick.
Adds to cart.
And you save $5.
I got to ask you this because somebody's probably wondering, just in case those who don't know, why don't we go in the sun anymore?
Because it ages you.
Yes. It's the biggest ager. Well, thank you so much. So much great information, Karen. We know you've got lots more, so you'll be coming back. So stay tuned. We'll be right back with more amazing women and inspiring conversation.
Marketing for local businesses is critical, but it can be pretty confusing. At Vivial, we work with you to understand your business and individual marketing needs to tailor a custom designed solution so you can focus on what you do best, running your business.
Want to learn more about Vivial's digital marketing services? Find us online at vivial.net/Natalie.
Saturday on the Connect Show South Florida, mental health advocate Kyra Pinkney joins us to provide her insight on the importance of self-care and maintaining a positive mindset.
Mental health is your mental well-being, how you think, how you act, how you feel about the world around you. And much like physical health, everyone has mental health.
Life Swap coach Michaela Thompson shares her unorthodox path to success.
Sense of confidence and power, and that's why I realized that mentorship and personal development is so important.
If you've missed us live, catch the replay on YouTube at Natalie's Network.
Are you you ready to transform your body in just 30 minutes a day from your living room? I'm Teresa Nowell, the creator of Total Body Transformation, the excuse-proof fitness program made for busy babes like you and me to get fit, sweat, and smile. We've been featured on Good Morning America, The Today Show, and in USA Today. All you have to do is simply log in and press play. No boredom, no stress, and no dread. All in just 30 short minutes from the comfort of your own home. Go to tracycampoli.com to get started today.
Welcome back. We've been enjoying the conversation this morning and talking about all things business with our amazing guests. Haven't we, ladies?
Yes.
So good.
And it's true. Often when developing a business, there's a lot of conversation about finding your voice. Yeah. So I want to ask, how do you find your voice, ladies? How did you find your voice in your businesses while you were creating your brand? How did you find your brand voice?
I feel like it takes time. I do think that, your voice changes, right? So how I started my business, I started my business in 2008. Way back when. And, my messaging and who I was then was very different than who I am right now. But I think that with experience and speaking to your clients and your customers, we're so lucky right now with social media that it just becomes easier and easier. So allowing your business to grow along with you, I think is the easiest way to really find your voice. And at the end of the day, people for the most part, even if you're buying a product, they're buying you, the person behind it. So being your authentic self, it sounds cliche, but it's true. How about you guys?
Yeah, I think it takes a few years to find your voice, honestly, like confidently. I even read some of my old articles sometimes, and I just see how scared I was to just say what I meant. I'd say things like, well, it could be possible to believe, or some people think, when I wanted to say, this is what I think.
Yeah.
And so I think that it comes with time and it comes with experience. So get busy. Like don't waste a second longer thinking about it. The clarity and the confidence comes from the action. There's no substitute. What are you, Stitches? I love hearing you on the radio. Your voice, you're so yourself. I love it.
Like funny.
I appreciate it. And that was a blessing in itself, because being on the radio, I always say, people ask me which I like the most, but as an artist, I love just interacting with people. And for radio, it's just really an extension of that. I just can't see you. I picture you in my mind. You know what I mean? So, but the good thing about it with branding as an artist, I'm sure all of you can relate to this. As an artist, when you start off, it's always finding who you are, finding your voice, finding what you bring to the industry.
Yeah.
And not letting other things kind of take that, just be you. But I think I don't know, ladies, you tell me, I think it's been really in the recent years where people are now finding the attachment with the person, with the brand. Whereas, and that might be because of social media.
Yeah, I think it is.
Face with the.
We like know what's going on behind the scenes. We like seeing who are you? What's your house like? What's your family like? What are you wearing? When you're not professional or whatever.
Exactly.
Oh, this is so good, and we could go on forever. So if you are enjoying all of this girl boss magic, you want to catch up on past episodes over on our YouTube channel, so you can binge watch them Netflix style on Natalie's network.
And don't forget to join our membership. Register today at theconnectonline.com.
Love you for free. Until next time, ladies.